Do I want to do this? No. Am I gonna do it? Yes. That's getting washed. This getting washed. I'm gonna take the insert out so I can wash this. Sheets getting washed. Everything that's in there, it really needs to be triple, double, triple, quadruple wash. I hate polyester and how it holds must and all that stuff. So can't wait to go thrifting so I can get a whole just new wardrobe. But that is getting washed as well. Are done. Oh, well, this is sheets, but still. I'll be washing this to get all the soap out. Look at this. That's how fires be starting. I hate the way this looks and feels. All right, so it is a couple hours later. This is pillows, extra decorations. I need to buy more cushions, so I haven't closed that. I will put these in a separate box or bag, and then my typewriters at the bottom still need cushion, and I just needed to close that with tape. This is arts and crafts. Not gonna lie, I do not remember what this was, but I'm pretty sure I don't need it if it's already boxed away. This is my contact bag with my signs, all that stuff. This needs cushion for the light bulb, so that's not closed. Don't know what that is. Oh, cleaning supplies. That is like all my kitchen stuff. You can see the salt right there, all that. Vacuum, broom, mirror, bookshelf will be moved over as well. Trash, bags, like just a whole bunch of bags accumulated. All this stuff on the top I'll be taking. Those are like the stack of letters that Aunt has given to me. This is like packing cubes, my Chromebook, that's my jewelry case, it's raveled in there, iron, Stanley cup, tissues, and then I just had a lot of extra stuff like laundry detergent, mouthwash, all the things, my gym stuff. All of that stuff will be going with me as well, but I just like to keep it right there. Glasses, have not forgot about you, girl. Crumble, I have not forgotten about you. Main bag that I always take everywhere with me. Extra boxes, still have more shoes underneath there, which I promise I'll get to, but I emptied out all those drawers. More shoes I gotta get to, have not emptied out those drawers. And then this whole top row, yeah, all of that, and then all of that I need to get to as well. I also still have my hair stuff over here and some stuff right there. That is for in a little while when I shower, get my hair, all that stuff. And I'm gonna be pre-pooing with the rest of this aloe vera gel that I froze a couple weeks ago when I was taking my hair out of those braids. That is what we're looking like so far. For this to be done in one day, and I didn't even expect to get all this done, I feel like I did a pretty good job. All of those, and this are empty. That is my stuff. I'm the last one to move out of us 4 or us 3, so we're good. More stuff that I'll be needing. My towel, my rags, all the things. The soap press was cool while it lasted, but my scalp has been itching for the longest, so going back in with this aloe vera that I froze a while ago, and we were just gonna go from there. I'm also gonna be trying out this brush I got off Amazon. This was actually the first brush I wanted to buy, and then I bought another one from Walmart that it's okay. I don't think it's my favorite by any means, but I bought that one, the Cosmology brush, this one. Still will try it out, but I don't know, it's just not my favorite. It's pretty harsh on the scalp in my opinion. If that changes, I will let y'all know. But I have that one, so there's that. But that's the one I first showed is what I wanted to try at the beginning, but then my Amazon package was late. So I was like, dang, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, so I'm gonna take these out, my DIY lemonade braids. And I know my braids like weren't the neatest or whatever, but shoot, at least I could cornrow my hair. I don't know how to cornrow my hair with extensions though, but there's that. Scalp been itching. Don't nobody got time for that, okay? Nobody has time for that. So I gotta meet up with Elena later tonight. So there's that as well for our project. I'm just ready to get that done and over with, like our project, because it's just a lot. Like the fact that we have to do a project and an exam in one class period, that's a lot. Like that genuinely is a lot. So gotta deal with that. I'm really looking forward to having Wingstop later. Like super stoked about that. I digress though.
2024 has left the store.
Okay. This is how we looking, y'all. Lord, my glasses don't feel. But this is how we're looking. Would have been cute, like to last a little longer, but we're done. we are done with this. Okay, we are done. I could have done a TikTok, but I don't feel like it. Let me just slaughter some. No, I'm gonna section it. 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 I don't want to, but I'm gonna section it. And then it also came with a Y2 phone. This was either $6.99 together or $9.99. I don't remember, and I know I probably should, but yeah. I think this is more probably like a styling brush. It just says hairbrush, so I don't know.
Now that the officer knows who he's dealing with, as she's
it's so
proceeding
cool.
to slip out of her cuffs.
My hair is low porosity, so this is gonna take a little while. Oh, this smells like raw onion. Good God.
Really? She's running again. She's running again. Are you serious? Give me more than you're talking about. She's running for the tree line.
I'm gonna just dump it.
Running through the tree line, heading towards.
Oh, oh! Hurry up.
She's in the trees. Seriously? You are going to jail now.
Y'all, this stinks so. Oh my gosh, this stinks so bad.
Please, you down, okay?
Do what you think later.
Put your other hand behind your back.
The way aloe vera is making my hair feel, I love it, but it stinks. And it stinks bad. Like really bad, but one section done. This is how it's looking now. It's just, it takes my hair a little while because I'm low porosity, but this is how it's looking. Okay. And I only used a flat iron once throughout that duration. I didn't see a need to keep re-flat ironing my hair because I already did 2 passes anyways, so. Cereal.
So it's all checked out. The tables Google a lot of this stuff just wasn't scanning.
Okay.
Some of the games and the shoes weren't scanned at all, and everything. I thought I scanned the one first. And so when I put, because I had 2 games in the back.
Okay, maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I'm doing too much. I don't know. I'm drenched. I feel gross. I'm about to get in the shower. Dump this out. Yeah, that was fun while it lasted, but no longer shall it last. Okay? Okay, so sticky. So, fresh out the shower. Let's do baby powder. That's how we're looking. I still smell the flat iron smell, but
No, come on. It's so fucking funny.
so we're at.
Desperate people go on.
I'll put in the leave-in conditioner and a little bit of argan oil as well.
This guy right here is gonna have to drink his own piss. Look at him.
Yeah, look kind of pretty good shape for my hair. But I will start parting and then go from there.
Well, knocked over a sky.
It's because you passed outside the coverage area. You said, all right, look at the upgrade to plug my head.
I'm not gonna do any gel, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, a very good reason to even think about saying something like that.
So,
Yeah, that gets mad all the time.
Must be really scary.
Yeah, but it's for this mom folk. I don't want to go.
Oh. Isn't it? Yeah. Freedom.
I just got fired.
good morning, y'all. It is Tuesday the 29th. It's 10:28 a.m. I have decided to just take out my hair because it's 100% dry, but I just don't like the way it came out, unfortunately. Especially like on this right side. I don't know, I just don't. It's just not my favorite. Maybe I'm missing something. Actually, never mind. I'll twist it back up. I'll twist it back up. But I've been having like this debate with myself because I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I like the way it looks. That would have been cute a little bit. And it's so crazy because I literally was thinking, I was like, wait a minute, like, should I just do, I was thinking like, should I just do like a wash and go or something? Because it actually seemed like it was turning out pretty good. And then I was like, no, don't do a wash and go. Just stick with what you said. And I guess I was just telling myself that because like, I know like when I start not overthinking, well, kind of, I guess. When I start overthinking stuff, things go left quick. So I think that's probably why I told myself that. But I still kind of want it out though. Yo, I don't know what to do. No, just take it out. Take it out, because then I'm gonna have to, because if I don't like this style, that's something else I'm gonna have to deal with. I decided not to take it out. I'm just gonna do like some edges right here, and then we'll go from there. So I do have one final today, and then I have 2 more finals to do on Thursday. I'm gonna be extremely, I gotta think about that. Am I gonna be transparent? I'm scared. And I think I've kind of mentioned that before, but like I'm just super nervous because I don't know exactly what is going to be in store for me over the summer. And then just also with the car that I got. And so I'm nervous. I'm extremely nervous. So those have been like 2 really big points of contention for me. And I've just been trying to remind myself to take time to process and feel, but also to give God the glory because there's been a lot of situations in my life. It feels like it happens at least yearly where something will happen and I have no choice but to trust God. There was this situation that happened last year, like I'm talking about end of last year, coming into this year. And I was like, nope, like I'm not gonna go back to this place that you called me out of, God. And then I did. And it was terrible. And it messed with me for months mentally and drained me financially. And so I was like, I'm not gonna go back. Like God, I know you can take me out, but I just have to trust you. And this is like the part 2 to that. Like, it's like, oh, you gotta put the proof in the pudding. It's very hard to branch out into uncomfortable things so that you can be with Christ, because being with him is not always comfortable. So that's just something that I've been, struggling with, trying to get through all the things. And so that is something that's just been on my mind. It's so easy to go back, like with the Israelites. They wanted to go back and they begged and pleaded God to deliver them, yet they wanted to go back. But I kind of feel that same thing now. And so I made a commitment that I would not go back to anywhere that's just not going to serve me, or environments that are going to bring me down. I said I wouldn't do that, and I want to stand on that. And so no matter what happens, I'm going to find a way, and I know that God will take care of me through that. So yeah, I haven't read my Bible this morning, but there's that. I've been feeling really emotional just with finals week and moving, and there's just so much uncertainty. Like, it's so easy for us to say, oh yeah, I trust God. Oh yeah, he's my provider, my protector. But what happens when your situation is looking like, hold on, God, where you at? What happens when your situation is looking like he's not providing? Like, what do you do then? So that's where I'm at right now. Hey y'all, new clip, all the things, but I'm going in very sporadically after my final exam. I don't think I did the best, but we did get 10 extra credit points, which I think I'm still gonna fail after that, but my overall grade should be good. She's still updating, so I have this vanilla stuff. And if you're wondering why I have that mindset, is when you've been in college for 3 years, you really just start being like, okay, like things will get handled, like it will. And then I'm going in with some disinfectant wipes. So I actually already cleaned out the car, like either the first or the second day that I got it. I didn't do like the little vacuum thing. I can go to a gas station for that, but I wiped everything down with these disinfectant wipes. But I didn't like actually spray it with any spray, so I'm going in literally every crevice and spraying all of that down so I can get that like all together and just all the things. So that's what I'm doing right now. Also, y'all, so I've been convicted about how I need to stay off my phone when I'm driving. And so I was reminded while I was driving, so I just put my phone down. I was like, I don't need to respond to any texts or anything while I'm on the road. Why immediately after I put it down, y'all, I'm so thankful for God and his conviction. There was a truck that tried to swerve into my lane. You know when you have two left lanes and there's a only left lane and then there's a left or go straight? I was in that left or go straight, so the second one, so I can turn into the second or the third lane. The truck that was in the first left lane tried to get into mine, and because I had my phone in my hand and I don't have the car holder right here, I had my hand kind of like right here and I couldn't honk like I wanted to. But y'all, thank God for that conviction. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back, study with Elena. I need to actually like study, sign documents, all the things. I'm losing it, y'all. I'm losing that strength. Okay, bye. Walking down the strip to see what kind of pizza they have. What is she?
Ran over.
Okay, we're gonna head over there. Might hit up Crumble. Maybe Crumble hit up us. I don't know. Okay, y'all, this is the Qdoba Bowl. I think it looks splendid. And I got free chips and queso. I had a salty chip that threw me off. And then here, looky, crumble cookie. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. It's literally pouring outside, so I have on this hoodie. I still have my bonnet on. Then I brush my teeth, wash my face, all that stuff, and then read my Bible, and then head out. I have like a lot of documents and stuff I need to sign, editing that has not gotten done, and I'm gonna be super busy. Well, I have been super busy, but I'll continue to be busy this weekend. Excuse me. And next week. So I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can within this time frame. I left my umbrella that Aunt so graciously basically gave me in the truck. So yeah, and we have flash flood warning, so I'm gonna take the truck today, just to be safe, because who wants the Honda to flood? You get what I'm saying? No one. So there's that. I have on jeans and boots so that if anything gets wet, it's not my tennis shoes. Love that. This morning, the Bible verse of the day was talking about how we should give our bodies up to God as a living sacrifice. Living meaning that it has life in it and that it's continuous. Because Christ literally was the ultimate example by him dying on the cross for us and for our sins. And I'm so sorry if I haven't been looking at the camera the right way. I can't see. So there's that. But we already give our bodies up to God every single day because he gave up his body for us once and for all. So we are to live right, to eat right. Something I continually struggle with, unfortunately. And I feel like fasting would really help. I just don't want to fast, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to fast. But there's that. My shirt says pray in pink letters. I was going to wear my blue raincoat, but I just don't feel like it. So I just have a hoodie, jeans, boots, long sleeve shirt. Yeah, I've been trying to practice like getting ready before I brush my teeth and wash my face to see if that will get me out the house quicker. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I mentioned this, but yeah, I have a headache that's forming, which is unfortunate. But yeah, y'all stay blessed, stay encouraged. So we've kind of been tackling something. When I say we, me and God have just kind of been tackling some things that I've been worried about. I've just been continuously reminded, like, even when hardships happen, even when crazy things happen, even if I make a mistake with a decision, it's never the end of the world. And every single time I always look back and I'm like, okay, Rhea, that might have been dumb, or like you were super naive, but God's there for you. And so just an encouragement and reminder, if you've messed up, go to God's throne first, not to man, not to other people. Go to him first, and then if you sinned against someone, then you need to repent and try to see if you can work towards reconciliation through Christ. If you sinned against yourself, then you need to repent to God, and you need to put certain boundaries into place so that you don't keep falling, seek accountability, all of that stuff. And so that's just something I've been dealing with. It's easy to trust God, like when you're not making mistakes, when things are good, when you have money in your pocket, but then when things start to get loopy, when you don't know what your plans are going to be, when you're not in control, that's when it's like, oh crap, I really have to trust God. And so I have been super nervous before I've been filming this week. I like mid-vlog, this happened like 2 weeks ago too. I didn't even want to film because I was like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I don't want to show how I feel right now, which is anxious and all over the place. I've been drinking so many energy drinks and I'm like, Araya, like this finals week is getting to me. But what kind of God would he be if he wasn't faithful? I know I serve a faithful God. I know that God has brought me out so many situations. And so I don't think it's right for me to be within the home stretch. And just because things aren't looking my way, I abandon God, or I try to quit God or go my own way. Who want to be like this? Or like, it's not me. But yeah, so last night, me and Juan had Qdoba. It was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. And I love that getting steak and chicken made my bowl no more than like $16. But that was because it was like with tax and stuff. Guacamole and queso was free, which I love. I got chips and queso free because I signed up for my first time. So it was pretty good. I just wish that the chips were salted like more even. That could just be the location I was at though. The crumble cookies were good. The butter cake one, I've been waiting so long for that one and it just wasn't all that. I really want to try the banana like butter cake one. I hope that comes back at some point. What else? Been drinking a lot of water. Still been packing. Tomorrow will be like my big packing day. Oh, no. Later tonight, and I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget. Later tonight will be like my big, like finalizing everything. Besides like hygiene stuff, hair stuff, maybe certain clothes left out. Because tomorrow I have my last in-person final, which is going to be for honors class or honors college, and that'll be presentation with Elena, and then it'll also be an exam immediately after, and then I also have two or three more that I need to finish online, and so I'm gonna try to like mess around with some of those today as I'm out studying, and then later tonight, most of that packing stuff I need it gone, I need it out. And so I'm gonna start loading up the truck, getting all that stuff ready. Because this week for the women's retreat, we are going to Mount Lebanon. And I honestly didn't plan on filming that much. It's a women's retreat. So I don't think that's the time for me to be vlogging and recording every angle when I'm supposed to be resting in Christ and getting great like community. So I might vlog as I'm pulling up there, but this week's vlog will probably be cut short because of that. So yeah, but I love y'all. Make sure y'all study and get y'all stuff together. Seriously, like let me be a living testimony. I know I'm not showing like me crying and all the things, but y'all, I've been so stressed this past month. Like I don't have security with my summer plans right now, and that is so scary. It is so scary, but I've spent that time off camera to talk to God, to cry, to pray, to talk with my best friends, to talk with Aunt, just to get wisdom and discernment and guidance. I've studied the Bible about like what are some wise decisions I can make, but from there I'm just gonna keep making decisions, and I know that God's gonna be with me every step of the way. So please, understand, trials will come and they are expected for us as Christians, but it's just about how are you going to handle it when it comes your way. I'm so glad that I chose to wear boots because it's looking crazy out there. Look at this. Yeah. And my feet are dry. We love to see that. This is crazy too. Cause what? Like all this goddamn water. Yup. No wetness. Okay, see myself. Okay. Hey y'all, so this is how I'm looking. I'm actually not that wet. My feet aren't wet. The boots did a great job. For these to be Amazon cowboy boots, y'all, they get the job done, okay? So I'm trying to figure out what coffee shop I'm gonna go to, but it actually should be like super calm and quiet because it's raining, so most people shouldn't be out. We shall see though. This is the area that I'm in, parked over there. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, their sign fell. That is sad. Right there. It's all the wind. Pick this up. Okay. Sign's back up. So I'm going over there. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. It says Cedar Hill and they got the raccoons and stuff. Pizza, pasta, that, barbers. I'm assuming this is Cedar Hills downtown. I really like it. From what I've seen, the coffee shop is a little packed, but I digress. I literally was in and out just now with that clip. It just wasn't my vibe. No shade to the coffee shop, but where I was sitting, I don't think it would have been comfortable to me as I was getting my work done. And then from what I could see, there wasn't a bathroom that I needed to use easily. And then there was one more thing. Oh, no free Wi-Fi. So because of that, I'm gonna pass and go see where else I can go. But that's kind of a bummer because I already drove out here, but we'll see what's in the area. All right, so I accidentally took a detour. I'm not going to the other coffee shop because I found where I actually wanted to go in the first place, Barnes and Noble. So I don't think that they have like an upstairs section, but I'm gonna go in there and study because I know it's free. I don't have to purchase coffee or anything. Y'all, look at the sign. I love that. Thank y'all for propping that open. It's 8:46 and I'm just now leaving. It's like super gloomy and muggy outside. Okay, I made it back safely. This is pretty impromptu, but I'm cleaning out Crystal. I do believe it's always best to turn things back in better than when you found them. So Crystal was always a loan car. So the condition was essentially that I would pay for the repairs on Crystal and then I would give it back to my cousin because it's his truck whenever he gets his license. Well, he hasn't gotten it yet. However, I have a new car. I don't know if I'm going to call her Vicky or Pauline. I don't know. Still got some new names in, but I'm going to clean her out with this disinfectant wipes and then also go in with this. And then as far as like vacuuming and stuff, I'll deal with that at some other point. It is pretty late at night, but I'm okay with that because it's not super hot, so not tripping at all. But we're gonna clean down anything that's not cloth material. That way it'll make it easier whenever I have to vacuum out later throughout the week. It's currently 79 degrees. Finished all my stuff, took notes, gave feedback, have on a dress, white shoes, all the things. I have on rings and stuff, y'all. It is, okay, I don't know what time it is. Hold on. 4:16. I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm super hungry. We're gonna go move some stuff from my dorm. Milan's gonna help, so shout out to her for that. But y'all, it says it's 79 degrees. It don't feel like it. It feels really good outside, actually. But yeah, I'll get some food later, don't worry. And I'll update on how my presentation went, all the things, yada, yada, yada. Here's the update. This is gonna be saved for bedding. I have these left out, thank God. I didn't do it intentionally, but I remembered that can be used as cushion because I ran out of like the bubble wrap and stuff. That's Milan's. I have to sit down and explain everything at some point, but y'all, I'm running on just water today, so bear with me. I love my man, y'all. This is a flower from each bouquet that Aunt has ever given me. Anything that's left out over here is gonna go in the car. Anything that's left out over there means that it is not for my immediate use. Like if I don't have that and I was to move into summer housing tonight, I would be okay. Maybe one or two items where I'm like, dang, I wish I had that. But for the most part, all of that stuff is going into the truck because the truck can do the heavy lifting. All that stuff is actually stuff that I need on hand. Bedding, I will handle that either tomorrow or Saturday. Dang, I'm not gonna be here. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll handle that at some point. And then those clothes I'm sorting through right now. These clothes I'm sorting through right now. All that stuff on the bottom, I do not need at this moment. So it'll be down there. I have jeans up there and I'm still sorting through those clothes. So my goal is to have all this sorting done by 6 so that way I can go out and eat and we'll be good in that regard. This is my first real meal of the day, and so I wanted to go like low in calorie but higher protein. So I have like the last Starburst packet that I had with chia seeds because I didn't get a lot of fiber from this meal. I also did have like 2 little things of Pringles because I was getting very, very queasy. Y'all, them birds is tearing up that canes right there. So I got this. I did not like this when I worked at Chick-fil-A, but they don't really be filling the cups up when it comes to fruit because like there's not a lot. But I have that, and then I brought some honey with me so I could put some honey on there. And then I also got, oh Lord have mercy, I got a small mac and cheese. I've never seen it this small before. And then I also got a spicy deluxe, but I took off the bun and did a lettuce wrap. I did extra pickles and then no tomato, only because the tomato will just be making stuff super soggy. And then I also got a cookie. Because this car is not tinted, which I'm not used to because Crystal was tinted, I put my sunshade up so I could have like a little bit of privacy, so thank God for that. All right, y'all, so this is the rear view camera. Oh, I'm recording so you can't really tell, but that's me, and then that's the front camera. Focus, focus, focus. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to loop these around all the things because there's a lot of wires in here. Oh, it's 12:08. Everything is practically gone out of there, and seriously, shout out to Mom for real because she got all the stuff that was stuck from behind there. Most of my stuff in here is gone. Of course, I still am gonna need shower stuff. All of that was here earlier, gone thanks to Milan. Still have these out just for extra, and then also because I'm gonna need one for bedding. All of this stuff can now go to the car. Seriously, I'm so grateful for her help. Good morning, y'all. So I'm sitting in the car. Oh Lord, it's pouring rain, like literally pouring rain. I thought we made a good, choice by packing up our stuff yesterday, and I was so excited, putting it in the back of the truck. Well, the truck doesn't have a truck bed, and I didn't know it was gonna rain today. So that was just like an unfortunate twinge and an unfortunate this is unfortunate. And so everything that was in the back got wet. The three most important things I cared about, my box of decorations, just because I have a hand-drawn doodle thing, and then also I have that sculpture of me and Aunt's hand in there. I also have all the flowers he's given me that I de-petaled. They're in there. My box of books, and I have one of my Bibles, the first Bible that a friend ever gave to me. It was in there. And then my typewriter. And so once I realized it was raining, I kind of panicked, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's raining, it's raining, it's raining. There's no truck bed cover, there's no tarp. And so I was like, should I rush and go get a tarp? I was like, what should I do? But I just decided ultimately, whatever gets wet in the back is gonna get wet in the back. That type of stuff is replaceable. All the flowers and the de-petaling and stuff that I've done with the flowers that Aunt has given me, that is not replaceable. Our hand sculpture, yeah, I guess we can redo it, but even then, that's not necessarily replaceable. And so I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna rush. And I'm not gonna go out my way. I'm gonna end up slipping and falling or something. And I have on a white jacket with white shorts. Y'all, I had no idea this was gonna happen. And so I put what I could back inside the truck, and the back seat's already super full. But yeah, I guess that's just a reminder that whatever things are not, when things are not in your control, being anxious really does not help. And it's so much easier said than done, but I'm serious. And so I have been so stressed, I have been so overwhelmed, but prayerfully you guys can see throughout these past couple of weeks that I have really just been trying to give God my all. Every morning, without fail, I have not neglected to spend time with God. My mind was so shaky. I would literally vlog, and then I would turn off the vlog, and I would cry. Or I was crying before, and then I had to just pray and sit and talk with some close friends, get encouragement, read the Bible. And then I would come back and I'm like, okay, Araya, you're okay. This is not the end. There have been a lot of things that have not been in your control, but yet God has still been faithful every single step of the way. And so I'm saying all that to say that things will be okay. God is in control of all things. And I know we hear people say that, and it's usually people who are already financially stable, or it comes from people who have already been the grass is already greener for them. And so it's you don't want to hear that. I don't care about that. But no, I promise y'all, I've been going through it. But I didn't want to sit down and talk about all of that yet, because I knew that I still wanted to make sure that I was giving God glory, and that I had brought my problems to God before I brought my problems to a camera publicly. And so yeah, that is what I will say. It got me some type of surprise. I think it's flowers, we'll see. But I am going to read my Devo in the car. I haven't packed up everything else that I need for the car, but packing up the car is pretty easy. I just gotta put some stuff in the trunk, and then the tote will sit in this little seat right here. But yes, the car is good now. I will own her by the end of the year. That's my biggest goal. So owning the car by the end of the year, switching to full coverage insurance within like 2 or so years, health insurance within 2 or so years, dental insurance. I have a dental membership, so that's why I'm not really tripping about anything like that. So that one's like an iffy, but those are the things I want to get tackled, just so that when me and Aunt do get married, it'll just be easier on us both. Like we know that when you get married, that's more expenses, that's more finances. It is too. Now, and the world is only going to get more expensive. So yeah, but I love y'all. I might see y'all in the next clip, or this might be the end of the video. That's what they saying. Outside from this tote and the flowers, literally everything is done. The truck is like somewhere back there and it's parked, but all of that's full. That's full. Once I put the tote in the back, that'll be full. I miss the truck space, like seriously. I'm just gonna stick the. Oh, I feel bad. Ooh, that little pocket back there should be good. So I'm gonna stick them back there. But yeah. Okay, that's actually perfect. I repurposed my trash can. I hope my cookies will be good, y'all. Aunt literally got me crumble, and on the side it said "I love you, happy move out day." We love intentional men. Let's get this tote in. All right, y'all, everything is out of there. So summer bridge, fall and spring semester at Paul Quinn College, we are out.